like love, 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 and music. La la la, love, 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 and music. Love, love.
Hello, everyone. Thank you for tuning in. I am Jay Lee. This is Jay Lee's Corner. This is my review for Growing Up Hip Hop Atlanta, Season 2, Episode 15. This episode got me all in my feelings. Brat pissed me off. Masika pissed me off. I think Brat pissed me off the most. We're going to get into that in a second. But first things first, if you have not done so already, please take a moment to subscribe to my channel and become a Jaybird. Hello. Oh, Lord Jesus. Hello to my Jaybirds, okay? Y'all know I love y'all. I will be live tomorrow. I forgot to put up, for y'all to ask questions in advance, so it's going to be back to the regular for this week at least. But I don't know how long I'm going to be on live, but I will be live 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So yeah, do not forget to like, comment, and share this video, and to always hit that notification bell because it lets you know when I have new videos. Of course, y'all know I have my Teespring merchandise available. You can see it right below this video. T-shirts, hoodies, and mugs. T-shirt, hoodies, and mugs, okay? All of that is out the way. So we see Bow Wow, okay? Bow Wow and, Key Lime Pie have broken up or whatever. They no longer together. You know what I'm saying? And it's a whole bunch of he say, she say, she say, he say. So we both see them talking separately. We see Bow Wow talking to his two friends. We see Key Lime Pie talking to her one friend whose name was like Mytel, or it was something. I'm like, well, that's so different. It wasn't Mytel. It was something. Was it a hologram? I don't know. It was something. I thought it was funny when I saw it. I didn't write it down. Anyway, he's saying, well, yeah, I was out partying. I came back. She had a whole attitude. When I kept asking what was wrong, she was like, nothing. And then she's saying, I was at the studio waiting for him all night, and he came in. I had been there for hours and hours and hours. And once I had been waiting for so long, when he finally got there, I no longer felt like working. And my thing is, then why would you at the studio still? Like, my thing is, if I wait for you for so long somewhere, bitch, I'm leaving. I gotta go. I'm not gonna still be here. Like, if you don't want to work, why are you in the studio? Was my question. But I digress. And so she's saying he came in drunk and being dumb or whatever. And so he like, she was getting all crazy. And I'm tired of this shit. You know what I'm saying? I was tired of her, you know what I'm saying, holding me back. She just jealous. That's it. She jealous. She had a whole jealous streak or whatever. She don't trust me. Blah, blah, blah. Help me. I'm looking like, I don't care, bruh. You got her like, I don't know who he was. He was a whole different person. I can't believe him. I had to leave. I packed all my stuff and I left. I moved out. Good riddance to bad rubbish. Okay? On both ends. He bad rubbish. She bad rubbish. They both some bad rubbish. Girl, y'all are not together. We don't care. And boy, y'all are together. We don't care. So he more saying how she was acting crazy. She was yelling and fussing or whatever. She kept grabbing all on me. And I'm like, hold up. Stop. You know what I'm saying? Help me. Get her off of me. He showed his shirt that he had on. The shirt was ripped up. Okay, I can say that. The shirt had a hole rip in it. I don't know if she did it, if he did it, or production did it. But someone ripped up his shirt. And then he like, you know what? I'm just done with it. I'm tired of it. She moved out. So basically, I'm single. And I'm like, okay. But it was but when he said she ripped my shirt, she called my mama at like 5 o'clock in the morning. You should not be. You are a grown adult. There's no reason for a grown adult to call somebody's mama at 5 a.m. If you call my mama at 5 a.m., she gonna come beat you up, okay? Because she like, what you called missing my daughter for? Anyway, what I liked was his friend said, you know what, man, you need to get your girl who don't care about being famous, who don't want Instagram likes, who understand the business or whatever, and she's okay with you being you. I agree with that. He can't get with nobody who wants to be just as famous as he is and who can't understand that sometimes he will be out, sometimes he will be around females. Now, he shouldn't be canoodling with no females. He should not be doing that at all. But, I do get that male figures in this business have female fans and sometimes female friends. Female fans want to take pictures or whatever. You just have to know when to draw that line. Okay, I'll take a picture, but don't touch me. I'll take a picture, but don't be sitting too close to me. You know what I'm saying? It's a whole fine line between that. And then Brown gonna say, yeah, because JD told me before that you can't be young, rich, and famous and have like a girlfriend, like, and basically be faithful. And I said, well, JD's a whole goddamn asshole. I'm like, look, I get what he meant by that, but there are men who are in this industry who don't cheat on their wives or who don't cheat on their girlfriends. Or if they did it when they was, people do things when you young and you dumb or whatever. We know that, but you can't make it seem as if anybody who has a woman in this business, they can't be faithful. I don't like putting that out in the air. You know what I'm saying? Don't do that. It's just, it is what it is. So then brings up how they got an event coming up together. Because Rolling Out did like a spread on them too. And I was like, why was she in a spread? I know she's a wild out girl and she's your girlfriend with all, but I'm like, was it ever really a real relationship? So he said because they took photos of them together as a couple, he's like, it's going to be weird because she done moved out. I ain't talked to her. I'm single, single, single. I'm ready to mingle. And then he was like, I have to, people gonna be wondering where she at. I don't want to be people, asking me all these questions. No one gonna ask about Lolo. We don't even know Lolo. I don't know Lolo's name, bruh. Go ahead on. This is whatever. What I don't really care. He want to be single. Less of that. He wants to be single, and that's what it is. And she was with her friend with that yellow ass hair. I just don't know what to do. Move on. Move the fuck on. I just don't feel like their relationship was solid enough or real enough for us to give two fucks. They gave less than the fucks to watch and we give two. Ain't got make a time for that. You know what I'm saying? Next we see Masika. Masika to me always looked like she's about 2 paychecks away from getting her own apartment and getting away from her baby daddy. That's what she reminds me of, a person who be like, you know what? I just need 2 more checks. Now I'm gonna be done with him because he got on my damn nerve. I just need 2 more checks. That's how she always just looks to me. And you know what I'm saying? In this instant, she looks really pretty though. Like she was doing some kind of video shoot or whatnot. Her makeup looked really pretty. The weave was pretty or whatever. But when she starts talking, I'm like, oh, I don't want to be the mean one to say, you know what I'm saying, a pretty woman needs to shut up and look pretty. But she's the exception to that rule. She is the exception. She needs to shut up and be pretty. Like she don't need to talk. When she talks, cockroaches close their ears because no one can really hear what she's saying except cockroaches. Then I got time for it. You know what I'm saying? But again, she looked really, really pretty. The video she was doing looked really, really basic. But she looked really pretty. Anyway, Deb stopped back because Deb like, I want to talk to her about some things that we can work on or whatever together. Because now that Deb didn't get back with Johnny, I guess now she wants to manage people or get things done. I don't know what she wants to do. So her and Deb talking or whatever. What does Missy what does she bring up? I was saying Bow Wow. You know what I'm saying? I was letting him know that he should not let his girl stop him from working with me. First of all, Bow Wow ain't had a hit in forever. You ain't had a hit in ever. So what y'all gonna do together? Like what? Girl, bye. Who wants look, nobody out here like, you know what, Masika, I want to work with you. You have the talent, girl. I want to be on your record. No one is doing that because I feel like Masika always speak as if she's this big old entity, and she isn't that yet. She's not humble enough, and it doesn't mean that she has to kiss somebody's ass or whatever. But I still be like, what have you done to make you feel like you that bitch? Besides have a baby with Fetty Wap. That ain't special because a lot of women have babies with Fetty Wap. I could have a baby with Fetty Wap. Okay, anybody could. Anyway, you know what I'm saying? They're like, okay, I ain't coming for the Bow Wow bullshit, but girl, do what you gonna do. She then says, you know what? I have a conversation. I think you and Johnny could, do a record together, and it could be magic. I say, damn, is you drunk? Is Dad on that ship? I say, you know what? When Deb said that, I said, I can imagine this is how she lost big time people. Because you probably took it one step too far in some bullshit. They say, you know what? You going left, I'm going to go right. Yeah, you going this way, I'm gonna go that way. When she suggested Johnny, and it wasn't that she suggested that they do a song. It was the fact that she said, "I feel like they can create magic." I say, "What kind? Blue magic? Blue magic killed them people in that damn movie American Gangster." Okay, the blue magic was crack cocaine in the 60s and 70s and 80s. It killed people. That's the only kind of magic they gonna make. They're gonna make some magic that's gonna make us all be like, you know what? I'm just gonna leave this earth. Don't do it. You know what I'm saying? Just don't do it. Who suggests Masika and Johnny? I just, no, not magic. They might create something. Okay, maybe a sparkler. On the 4th of July, when it's that little black stuff, you light it, and it just kind of ooze out, and they be like, ooh, look at it, just multiplying. They would just multiply like that stuff. No, mm-mm. And I like Johnny. I think she's talented. I think she takes herself serious. I don't think Masika do at all, and that's it. So then here go Lasika. I don't know about that. I don't really rock with Johnny. You know what I'm saying? She did some things she don't know I know, back in the day or whatever. You know what I'm saying? When I was pregnant with my baby, you know what I'm saying? Johnny was all in my baby at the DM. And I'm like, you saying anybody was in Fetty Wap's DM, it's like someone saying, I can't believe Pastor Johnson at church praying for the whole congregation. Well, the pastor for everybody. Okay, he is there for the whole congregation. Fetty Wap is for everybody, not the shooting seeker. Girl, bye. Okay, he's for everybody. Nobody, somebody, everybody, all the bodies. Okay, all the bodies you can get is what he's for. You can't make it seem as if Johnny was the only girl in that man's DM. He was in everybody's coochie. Girl, that man is for everybody. Masika is doing the same thing on this show that she did on her last season, Love and Hip Hop. She's focusing on one female who messed with Fetty Wap while she was messing with Fetty Wap. But that's what he do. Johnny has taken the place of Alexis. On Love and Hip Hop, she was pissed off at Alexis because she also was messing with Fetty. Now she pissed off at Johnny for doing the same thing. I'm like, bitch, you and Fetty ain't been together it's been 3 years. 3 whole years. Talking about, and Fetty was ignoring her messages all that time, and she kept begging him, please, I like you, whatever. Why you choose her? Blah blah blah. So you gonna make it seem as if Johnny was begging one-eyed Fetty Wap to be her man, or to mess with her, or to kick it with her in some kind of way. 3 years ago. You ain't got shit else to talk about, girl. Look, again, it's the same plot line. It's the same storyline from Love and Hip Hop. Why would you come to Growing Up Hip Hop to do the exact same thing that you did on Love and Hip Hop? It does not make any sense at all. You're still arguing with a girl who was in your baby daddy DM because your baby daddy is community dick. Girl. And she talking about Fetty like he's Jay-Z. Fetty had, what, 2 hits, maybe 3? What was his last hit? Fetty Wap ain't had not nan hit since he got that girl pregnant. Okay, his hits was pre-Masika. Okay, girl, leave it alone. Just let it go. Okay, he ain't got no hits. He has no hits, and neither do you. So y'all are match made in heaven. And it's like, I just can't. It's just stupid. Bow has the whole magazine release party. It was a little bit dumb to me or whatever, but it was so cute or whatever. The pictures were very, very nice. He was a little bit worried because, it's pictures of me and her up all around here, but she ain't here. I'm nervous, and people gonna be asking about her. Well, look, the only one who asked about her was Ayana, which means it did not matter because she was only doing that because it's a part of the show. I'm like, no one really cares. No one cares where No Lean Me is. Where's Don't Lean Me? We don't know. Who is Don't Lean Me? We don't know. It's that girl. But I'm like, I guess it is what it is. No one cares because she's not there. But also don't be taking fake cover shots with fake girlfriends. Or don't be taking real magazine cover shots with fake girlfriends. Don't do that. Just let it be about you. Little mama showed up. She looked gorgeous. Little mama looked gorgeous. She is really, before when she was younger, she was funny looking. But I feel like it's because she was young. And I feel like because she's a grown woman now, she's really, really, really grown into her looks. I feel like she looks more confident. And I'm like, she looked gorgeous. I was like, oh my God, she is so pretty. You know what I'm saying? It was cute. And people, oh, she not cute. Lil Mama is gorgeous. Okay? And she is. I don't care nobody say, I am not going back and forth with you bitches. Anyway, but when they walk in, then Brat walks in. And Brat, like him saying, last time I seen Lil Mama, she was acting funny. So I don't really rock with her. Well, Brat, I don't think y'all is even from the same area code. So, I mean, it is what it is. And I'm like, Brat too old to be trying to be beefing with Lil Mama. That's just stupid. I mean, and I don't mean that in any disrespect to Brat. You have more things to worry about to be beefing with him. Beefing with her for what? I mean, what did she do? Like, it made me mad, and she made me more mad later on. Anyway, the photo they picked for his cover was cute. It wasn't one of him and a girl. It was one of him by himself, and it was nice. I mean, at the end of the day, Bow Wow is still Bow Wow, and you know, for a whole generation of people, myself included, was I his age? I was a couple years older than him, but I remember his music, and I remember him saying, "Little Bow Wow, you just don't know the way you move so fast across the floor. You know, run through your mind like all the time to the point that I really want to take you home. So that." You know what I'm saying? So I know Bow Wow songs, so you know what I'm saying. It's the thing. So I do feel like, you know, if Rolling Out was um present to him, or you know, acknowledging him as a person in hip hop, I think that's cool. Bow Wow may not be shit now. Okay, he ain't shit now, but no one can deny when he was rapping and putting out hit after hit after hit, he was amazing. He was a great rapper back then. You know what I'm saying? So it was what it is. Other than that, I don't care. We do see Lil Mama and Ayana having a conversation, chit chat and whatever. It was real cute. You know, Lil Mama saying how she's there and to do some music and get more inspiring, to be more inspired in Atlanta. And then we see Ayana saying, well, maybe I should go somewhere because I need to get inspired for my clothing line. And, you know, she then invites Lil Mama to her clothing fashion show. And Lil Mama said, you know, I would love to come. I can kind of not critique you, but I can kind of let you know, because I like fashion, so I can kind of let you know how your stuff look. And then I like how Ayana admit, like, I like that because most people here, they're all about music. So, you know, it's hard for me to talk to a rapper about clothing. She's smart. You know what I'm saying? So I like that Lil Mama's kind of little step by step, you know, integrating herself within the other cast. So, Bow Wow and his two little friends walk up or whatever. We know Pimpin like Lil Mama. He has a crush on Lil Mama. And I feel like he was trying to kind of throw a shot a little bit. Like, you know, you should come to the studio. We can work on some beats or whatnot. And I don't think Lil Mama realized that he was flirting, because she was too busy looking at the other friend. And she thought the other friend was cute. I don't think she really even paid much attention to Pimpin. And she's like, well, they funny, but that other one, he is really, really cute. I said, girl, you don't know about it. Anyway, so that was real cute. So they all gonna go to the studio and work on some things. I wouldn't mind a Bow Wow, Lil Mama single. You know what I'm saying? A little bop. I wouldn't mind it. It's not because he ain't on there talking about no sexual stuff. Like, I don't want to hear no sexual stuff between Lil Mama and Bow Wow. I would like just a little, just something. But don't be, I'ma make her my mom. None of that shit. Don't do that, Bow. Anyway, you know what I'm saying? Now it's some girls there, whatever, and Bow Wow, oh yeah, we're gonna go out with them. Ha ha ha. Being childish, seeing cute girls and getting all sedity, penis getting hard or whatever, and now they wanna go hang out. And I like how Lil Mama said they seen them girls and got childish, because they did. But when Bow's like, I want to go out with these ladies or whatever, because when I'm single, your wife ain't safe. He then said, is put your bitch in the cage and lock that bitch up. I say, first of all, that's kidnapping, okay? If you have someone lock their wife up, it's called kidnapping. Second of all, why you keep calling them women bitches? Like, why all of a sudden they bitches? Why they gotta be bitches? I'm like, you can't say women, lock your wives up, lock the women up, lock the ladies up. Why they gotta be bitches? I mean, I can't take them people get all beside themselves and now all of a sudden somebody's a bitch. Go ahead on. We then see he also texted Masika saying him saying, come see if I'm single. I'm like, ugh, just your dick dirty. I mean, just dirty dick bow. You know what I'm saying? This community dick bow. This can't do it. And the grand resistance, the part that pissed me the fuck off. MC Light and Brat meet up to chit chat, right? So, you know, MC Light just got married, you know what I'm saying? Brat talking about how she's finally off probation. You know, Brat was arrested for hitting the girl, somebody in the head with a bottle. She did 2 years in prison. She got out of prison. She went to prison in 2008. Got out in 2010, and she was on probation for like 7 years. So she's finally off. No, she was on parole or probation. One of them P's. She was on parole or probation for like 7 years, and she just recently got off. But she also brings up how she's also filing for bankruptcy because the girl who she hit with the bottle wants her money. Okay, I need much money. Anyway, so we see that whole blah blah blah. Like then brings up how she's working with Lil Mom and how she's kind of been mentoring her for a little while. Brat then says, I don't know why you fuck with her. And I said, really, Brat? Really? Okay. Like I love her. You know what I'm saying? She reminds me of me back in the day. I feel like she's very loving. She's giving. I think she needed me. Brat goes on to say, I don't like it, okay? I don't like how she acts. She always has an attitude. She came to the radio station once before, and she was very standoffish. No one liked her. First of all, you're basing first impressions are a must. So I will say, if Lil Mom was out there acting funny, acting thank dang, or acting like she's shit, she can't be doing that either. However, Brad, you can't judge that lady on one situation if you don't know her. And my thing is, if she on this show, why not try to help her? I'm like, y'all in the same field. For me, I felt like, why would you? And she's young. Like, why does my screensaver become? I can check my screens every time. But Lil Mama, be Brat is at a level in the game to where she should also be trying to mentor somebody. If you had an interview with Lil Mama and you seen she was a little bit weird, why not pull her to the side and have a conversation? Why would you come on national TV and say, I met her once and she just came up, she was standoffish and we didn't like it. Like it was a weird interview. Girl, the fuck by Brat pissed me off. Then she said, and no one liked her. Well, Brat, people some bad men not like you. The boys with this. She then said they already don't fuck with her based off that Jay-Z and Alicia Keys shit. I said, did you just say that? She won't ever live that down. She walked on stage, and when Beyonce tried to stop her, she waved her hand and waved Beyonce off. Beyonce tried to stop her, and she didn't listen. How could you do that to Beyonce? That made me not like her. Fuck you, Brat. And the reason I say fuck you, Brat, is because that happened literally 9 years ago. That happened in 2009. 2009. It is 2018, and you bring up something that happened in 2009. Not only did it happen 9 years ago, it happened while you were in prison. You weren't even a fucking free citizen at that point. You were goddamn inmate number 2376669. I don't know, but you were a whole inmate. Why are you bringing up an incident that happened 9 years ago that had nothing to do with you while you were a prisoner? You wasn't rapping and you were in prison at that point in time. What did you mad for? And then I'm like, you don't have shit else in your own life to be mad at 8, 9, 10 years ago? Girl, the fuck? It pissed me off because I'm like, why are you saying this girl won't ever live down that moment? Excuse me. But it's a moment that had nothing at all to do with you. I could see if you were personal friends with Beyonce and Jay-Z, if you was there that day, and if when Lil Mama went up on stage, she knocked your juice over, and you had cranberry juice on your white suit, and you was pissed off for that reason for 10 years, I would get that. But you wasn't even in the free world of society. You were in prison. You was not at the world show. I'm pretty sure you did not watch it live either. You had to probably watch it once she was out, okay? Or when the TV station was on that channel that day at the prison. But you really pissed off. You really holding on to something from 9 years ago when you were not even free. I said, this bitch here pissed me off. Brat went to prison in 2008. That incident happened in 2009. You didn't even get out of prison until a year later. And you was on TV in 2018 talking about she won't ever live down the incident that happened 9 years ago. And guess what? She may not ever live that down, but that ain't got shit to do with you. That ain't got shit to do with you. Talk about your life, Brad. Why you filed for bankruptcy? Talk about that, Brad. Talk about your sister who was on a goddamn TV show and got engaged to that man and then broke it off. Talk about that, Brad. Talk about stuff that you have something to do with. I'm like, why are you bringing it up? It has nothing. I was like, fuck you, Brad. Fuck you, okay? Then she said, well, she need to talk about it a little bit more. And I'm like, why do you feel like mama need to talk about why? For what? What do you want her to do? Look, the whole time Brad talking, I felt like Light was looking like really like, I can't believe, like she wasn't like looking crazy at her, but I felt like she was sitting there thinking like, I can't believe I'm sitting here having this conversation where like she's really upset and it's just stupid, stupid, stupid. And she tells her, like, you know what I'm saying? Well, she did talk about it, but she talked about it so much that she ends up always talking about it, and that is not what she wants to do. Brat then says, I always have to talk about prison. That's life. I want it to be out. I don't want to talk about it anymore. I want it to be behind me. But they say the listeners want to hear it. Whoever they are is lying to you. Nobody recently in 2018 gives any fucks. They don't give one fuck, two fuck, three fucks, or four fucks about your prison life from 8, 9 years ago. No one cares because we know why you went to prison. We know it happened. No one cares now. They don't. The listeners is not listening to you every day to hear you talk about prison. They are not. And anyone who tells you differently is lying to you. She's talking about you saying, I don't want to do it, but it's part of my job. Well, you stupid. You're dumb. Because if you went to prison all them years ago and you all papers, it ain't no reason for you to keep talking about it. That's your life, not hers, okay, at all. Then she's like, you know what I'm saying? Even if she don't want to talk about it, she should have to. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, look, nobody out here asking Beyonce, Jay-Z, or Alicia Keys about this incident from back then. Why would y'all not even think that maybe Jay-Z and Alicia Keys don't care no more? Like, I'm pretty sure they don't want that to keep being brought up all these years later. It was a fucking performance. So, girl, other things has happened since then that was crazy. Oh, it just made me so. It made me mad because she was talking as if she was talking as if Lil Mama went up there, punched Jay Z in the face, elbowed Beyonce in the eye, and then spit on Alicia Keys. What she did was crazy, absolutely. And when it happened, it was a big, big, big news. But that was 9 years ago. 9 years ago, and I feel like anyone who interviews Lil Mama now and they go back to that, they not good interviewers. Because she has been through things and things that has happened since then that's more important than that bullshit. I'm like, girl, the fuck bye. Girl, the fuck bye. Fuck you, Brat. All up and down. Okay, I can't do it. I like how Light said, you know what, at the end of the day, she's a young sister who, you know what I'm saying, has something to say, and she's trying to make her way in this industry. Meaning, she the same person that you were when you were her age. She's the same person I was when I was her age. She's a black woman trying to make in this rap field. So why would you, as another woman of color in the same field, try to tear her down? And for what? Because you don't like that she got up on stage with Jay-Z and Alicia Keys 9 years ago when he was in prison? Bitch, bye. Bitch, bye. Then said, you know what I'm saying, they don't ask her about that for the rest of her life. But you know what I'm saying, whatever, because I don't want to act like I care because I have enough issues. Brat, when I say she pissed me off to where I was like, bitch, get her off the show because she ain't got no kind of life. If her main concern with Lil Mama is goddamn Jay-Z incident, ooh, it pissed me off. Anyway, we see Ayana and Shania in the car on their way to Ayana's fashion show fitting, because her fashion show is the following day. And she's saying how Naomi, hasn't called her back about the fitting. And so, she's like, I don't know if she's coming. So she calls her. And of course, Naomi answers the phone. And, she's like, well, hey, girl, what's up? Oh, hey, what's up? What y'all doing? She's like, nothing, on our way to the fashion show fitting. Like, is you coming or no? And then she's like, oh, when is it? She's like, well, I'm on my way there. Like, it's like, it's happening like right now, whatever. Oh, man, me and Shy we got into a big argument. We broke up or whatever. And I just needed a couple days to get myself together. Girl, is you okay? And I'm like, I mean, when you break up with a boyfriend, like, it's painful. Trust me, I know. However, that ain't gonna stop me from working. That won't stop me from getting my money. That won't stop me from making my bag. I'm looking like you want to take a couple days off because you broke up with Bow Wow. I was just like, bitch, whatever. Girl, you dumb. And then when she said, but I'm not gonna come to the fitting, but I'll be at the fashion show. If you can't come to my fitting to get fitted for the clothes, why would I want you in my show? You're not fitted for the clothes. What the fuck? And then I'm like, I just, I can't. We'll see you tomorrow. If you say so. We see Light go talk to Lil Mama, and she kind of touched on a little bit what Brat said. This to the point of, you know what I'm saying, I talked to Brat, and she said at an interview y'all had or whatever, you just didn't get the best vibes, okay? You didn't get the best vibes or whatever, and it feel like you like wasn't having a good time. And she like, no, I had a great time. It was fine. Look, I know what it was. And Light kind of just told her like, sometimes you have to realize that you have to make sure to have the right energy, and make sure that you let people know that you're enjoying what you're doing or whatever. And she said, I guess they may have asked about the Jay-Z thing. And she says, well, yeah, you know what I'm saying? I think it's not fair for people to keep asking me the same thing all these years later. And it's like, she's like, what's the solution? Like, what's the point of asking me that question if there's no, like, there's no solution to asking me about what happened, and I've already talked about it. And then Light said, well, I think they maybe want to, feel like you feel remorse. And she's like, what? Really? And my thing is this, only somebody who wasn't around back then, she did hella interviews about the situation when it happened, and actually years later, and each time she talked about it, she has shown remorse, and she said verbatim that she knew what she did was wrong, and she had this the wrong. She felt the energy or whatever, and she felt pride because she's from New York or whatever, and she felt like it was a moment, and she missed the mark. I remember hearing her say that, so I'm like, leave that lady alone. Like, she should not have to keep answering that goddamn question. And I'm like, in remorse, as if she didn't kill nobody. Okay, she did not think she fucked up someone's performance. Absolutely. What she's already said, it was wrong. I don't want to hear about this shit no more. But whatever. Let that lady be. Okay, let her be. And Light is kind of tells her, I just want people to get to know you the way I know you. And I'm like, I get that or whatever. And lastly, Bow Wow invite, Masika over. And, she first of all, she came over in Spanx. She came over in Spanx with no panties on. So her coochie was basically showing. You could see her coochie lips. It was nasty. She talking to him about him and that girl, Lolo or whatever. And yeah, people was tagging me in your pictures, and people kept calling her a budget or a low budget Masika. And I'm like, but you low budget. So how can you be low budget? She can't be a low budget you. You a low budget you. Like, low budget and low budget equals low budget. No matter how it's all low budget. Like, girl, bye. And she told him like, yeah, you date down and I date up. And I said, well, of course, because you're who's below you. I date up because you can't go. There's nowhere but up from your position. She said it as if I dated Prince Charles, and I went from Prince Charles to the Queen of England. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, bruh, no, you went from you went from Fetty Wap to nobody. Because two of you been with some Fetty Wap. Who? Girl, bye. And you picked a rapper who's not even really, popping. You got pregnant by a rapper who had a couple hot singles, and that's it. Like, that's because he ain't had a hit since he had them kids. We ain't heard not one eye or two eyes from Fetty Wap since he got that girl pregnant. So, girl, bye. Anyway, yeah, I don't care about most Masika and Bow Wow talking, because he like, well, yeah, we can be friends or whatever. And she like, well, we friends, and I love you deeply from my heart as a friend. I miss my friend. And she's talking and pouring she poured 3 droplets of Don Julio in the cup. I'm like, to me, that means she can't afford another bottle. So she's savoring it or whatever. And then, they was outside listening to frogs have sex. And that was basically the whole episode. So put y'all comments in the comment section, because I am Jay Lee. This is Jay Lee's Corner, and I'm done. Peace.
He's like love.